Welcome to another episode of These Are the Aesthetics. I go by the name of Cheech, a.k.a. Tequila Poppy, a.k.a. Put your money where your mouth is, a.k.a. When are you gonna take me on a date? What is you talking about?
Oh man, already with the bullshit.
What's up, bro?
Oh man, I go by the name of Gary, aka In Gary Trust, aka the difference between yours and mine is real.
I got mine from the actual jeweler, not from the flea market. Now me. And as you can see today, we have a very, very special guest, Mr. I bring the whole city out, aka Mr. Eyemax, DJ Eyemax. You feel me? I think that's a dope name, by the way, because it's like it looks like a movie. You feel me? First Friday, niggas can't barely get through the door at Loft. Niggas is overpaying to get in. Promoters is, we ain't even gonna go through all that. But
I got some questions regarding the First Friday. I got some questions.
Nah, but I that's somebody that you always look like you about your business. I always see you walking fast to go up, walking fast to go down. You not stopping by, dapping up 1,000 niggas.
I'm just not trying to slow down. I can't slow down. One get me is over.
But every First Friday, his phone is on silent.
But you have some AKAs, or what do you like to go by, like nicknames?
DJ Eyemax.
Okay.
Some of my boys call me Movie or Big Movie or my new thing right now is Big Ticket.
Okay.
Ooh,
So I'm trying to go with a big ticket like Garnett.
Blockbuster. They taking all the movie acronyms.
Everything. For the milk that, man.
Oh my God. How y'all feeling though? I'll start with you and I'll just go around the room.
Man, I'm feeling good, man. I like what y'all got going on, man.
Okay.
Like no cap.
Appreciate
Like, I feel like I told you when you called me, I feel like this was Breakfast Club, man.
This man made me feel important.
Nah, for real.
Gary
man.
is Angela E and shit.
Hey,
you
yo,
know?
hey, yo, actually, you need to wrap up early, bro.
You the light skinned nigga here.
You ain't gonna compare me to a female, but we not
I
gonna.
just
At least envy, damn, like nigga, at least.
Oh yeah, Envy is married. I could have.
Or light skin, or just because you brought up light skin first. Damn.
Oh yeah, I'm fucking with you, bro. That shit was too funny not to say it. Oh my God, how you feeling, Gary? You good?
Oh man, my mental been like all over the place this week, man. Like,
Yeah.
you ever just reach to a point where it's like it's time for a reset?
Nah, for sure, man. All the time, man.
But the shit that pisses me off is that when you tell your loved ones that it's time for a reset, everyone's saying it's a bad idea, I'm like, can I have one nigga in my corner?
The
like,
timing, it'd be the timing.
I told this nigga what I'm going through. He's like, bro, I don't know, man.
We right there.
We right there. he been aware of this, like, bro. We right there, bro. Just hold on for a little bit.
Nah, I be on both ends. Like I be on one end, and I'm Haitian, so like when I go to my mama, I'll be like, Mom, I need a break. And she be like, what? Ain't no break, nothing. Get out of here. I don't want to hear none of that. And this is my mama. Like you would expect like some nurture, ain't none of that.
Nah, what my main thing with Gary is like we're very fortunate. Like we have a platform, we have a life outside of our day-to-day typical family, working and all that.
Right.
So that's just a privilege on its own. And we give ourselves like I call it rich nigga habits. You want to go out to eat whenever you want to. You taking your girl out on dates whenever you want to.
Facts.
You get what I'm saying? Buying $400-$500 shoes when you want to.
Facts.
So when you want to hit a pause button on a part of your life, I'm like, yo, my nigga, whoa.
Oh yeah.
Do you remember that you do this on Tuesdays?
Facts.
Like, you feel me?
You
So
gotta keep it going.
you can't want to live like big money and be like, nah, I'ma chill.
Trust me, bro. I'm just gonna tell everyone some changes is about to happen soon. Just letting everybody know. It's not gonna affect no one else but me. That's the shit that's getting me pissed.
Man.
But you know what?
Because the changes I want to do is not gonna affect nobody.
It's bad because as niggas, I never care to ask him like, what's your mental health looking like? In a sense, like why are you choosing this? It's like, bro, I don't think you should do this.
Nah,
because men can't complain. You feel me? So,
but you know how it is if he's not here, so you got to know.
Yeah, I gotta hold my man
bro,
down.
How you feeling?
Gotta stand behind him.
You should.
No homo.
So how you doing, Cheech?
I'm good, man. I went to the strip club last night. You feel me? It was a movie. Yeah, Playhouse. CJ was out there. Yeah, big movie, big ticket.
That shit was a movie. That shit was a movie.
My God.
But babies in there, man.
Yeah.
Oh, you was there?
Man, I got there at 3:00 and CJ was walking out. But
bro, this nigga, I have a gripe with rappers. This nigga, I've been in there since 11 o'clock. Get here early so we don't wax your niggas. Yeah. I get it. The club got to make the money that they gonna pay the dude to come out, and they probably give him a front end, and they got to give him a back end.
You probably looking at the daytime strippers.
Bro, 1 o'clock. 2 o'clock. I'm like, damn, how much money do I have to spend? How much more ones I gotta know? How much more drinks I gotta buy? And strippers are walking by like, the money not even over here. Like, bitch, I've spent $200 standing around for the last hour waiting for a performer to come through, and this nigga walking through at 3 o'clock in the morning, performed for 20 minutes and cleared it. I'm like, bro, this man here.
I'd be laughing at niggas who are like hardcore strip club connoisseurs. Yeah. Because I'm like, I gotta remind y'all dropped 2 bands. Y'all not fucking nobody in here.
Nah, man, it's worse, bro. Like the worst thing I ever seen was during COVID. Like they shut down all the strip clubs. No, they didn't shut the strip clubs, but they say no contact. Mm-hmm. And the owners came and told the strippers like, they can't dance. Niggas were still throwing money.
Wait,
hold on.
At who?
Like they just go to the place and throw money at the pole?
No, they was like niggas just throwing money in the air, and all you seen was like the regular girls like trying to.
I never want my daughter to be one of these hoes that get excited picking up money on the floor.
Bro, at this point, it's a charity at this point.
Bro, that shit is crazy.
Yeah, I was like, but that was the point I knew it had nothing to do with women.
Oh my God. Yeah, niggas, they're sick, bro.
You saw the nigga throw money at the TV screen?
I mean, a lot of strip clubs too, they started giving, I've seen glass boxes where the stripper is in a glass box dancing. I'm like, what does that do for you? If you're in a glass box, you might as well be on my screen. I could just watch porn and go straight to sleep. I can't touch you regardless. At least I'm going to save the money and not pull up. They got a whole fit on just to go see a bitch in a glass box.
I'm telling you, I am... Well, like, he knows how paranoid I am. Strip clubs are not seeing me until I'm vaccinated, for sure.
So you don't like strip clubs or COVID thing?
Before COVID, strip clubs was cool.
Before girlfriend too, not just COVID. I hate he's trying to run with that shit. He can't bring the ops with him. He can't bring the ops. Every stripper is an op to his relationship.
No, hold on. First of all, you acting like I'm fucking these strippers. Like,
no, I'm not saying you are. I'm just saying there's rules if you go.
80% of men who are going to a strip club is not expecting their dick to get wet that night.
I ain't gonna lie. Every time I go in there, bitch, I hope.
You can hope.
Might tumble in somewhere.
I've been playing all your cuts all night. You owe me for this.
Hope. I look him dead in the eye like, you might.
You might.
I've been playing all the future, all the making you money.
Yo, Eyemax by that one nigga. Hey, this bite on the zipper, real quick. Bite on the zipper.
Hold on. Let me put the head in tight.
Bro, hold on. I'm sorry. Y'all saw that video of that one stripper that took the butt plug out and put it in the nigga mouth?
That was sick.
Whose man's is that?
Yeah, I know.
Whose man's is that?
That was crazy.
Get him the fuck out of here. You know how the rest be doing it? Get him the fuck out of here.
It's always niggas like this that give us a bad name.
Bro, he set us back. Like we was up with the Derrick Jaxn.
That boy sucked that shit like a lollipop.
That boy said
he set us back.
We gonna get to the shit.
Like we was up with Derrick Jaxn until I seen that video and I was like, bro, really, bro? They got ammo on us now.
I know. But since you mentioned like you're not gonna hit the clubs until you like vaccinated.
Yeah.
I already told you how I felt about this. I'm not personally taking that shit as of right now until they make it mandatory because too many people got their own vaccines. Bill Gates was developing his own vaccines. Johnson & Johnson got theirs. There's a Moderna, Paterna, some bullshit out there. And there's so many people making them. Which one, if I did choose to get it, where would I go to get the right one? And do I need to take multiple of them? And I'm just one human being. I don't know how many side effects that I can sustain all at once. You get what I'm saying? So not to be mean, not to be fucked up, but all of y'all rushing to go get that shit. If something happened to y'all gonna be the test rabbits, and then I'll come through after 100,000 of you guys perish. I'll come through and get it. I'm not gonna be the first lab rat to fucking get poked. That's not gonna happen. But I know, Gary, you can't wait to get poked. Gay.
Hey, yo. Hey, you violated me this week. You got one more.
Tell us why you love getting poked.
Pause.
Big pause.
Nah, fuck with it.
Pause the video.
I haven't seen Gary in like 2 weeks.
No, y'all boys, I love this show, man.
Well, the main reason why I want to get vaccinated, I'm not dying to rush it, but it's to a point where if it's offered to me, then I'm like, cool. Because I'm a family guy. I was raised around like, Cheech knows me. Out of all the homies.
You got kids, bro? My bad.
No, I'm 23, but I know that's no excuse for a lot of people.
Oh yeah. COVID was not an excuse for a lot of people.
Yeah, COVID babies.
Yo, so like, yeah, I haven't really. I'm a family guy, so I was raised around like my cousins, my aunts, like my parents. So I'm like, I'm probably one of the only friends like in our clique that really be out with like they family type shit, and I haven't seen my grandma in like, bro, since 2019, like,
yeah, shit.
And that shit, it hit me the other day. And when my other grandma on my mom's side, I called her today. Like, for some reason, every time I call her, like, a damn near tear almost come out because like, fuck, I want to see you, but I can't.
Yeah,
well, I can, but it's like I don't want to be like see you, and then 1 week later you in the hospital type shit.
Because I get that. I get it.
But yeah, like as far as like getting vaccinated, like I want to travel. I haven't left Florida since 2019 as well. So
Yeah, you ain't playing around,
bro.
Yeah,
man, because like my mom was born with like a heart condition ish. It's good now, but it's like we've been like extra careful. Plus like my dad's like overweight too, and like I heard that COVID be like fucking up your respiratory system, especially if you have like a lot of weight on you and shit. So I just been taking my cautions. Obviously, even though you would think your friends would be backing you up, this mean, man, you a bitch.
Nah, it's all out of love though. But I mean, what about you? You outside, you got to go to different events, different cities or countries, even to DJ. So how does that work for you?
Right now, man, I just trying to focus on like taking the right like drink. Like, you know, we Haitian.
Yeah, you just relying on that tea. You know?
That associate. That's what we went relying on. You got boy. Man, listen.
Niggas is relying on tea and a prayer, boy.
Man, a tea and a prayer, and a little bit of Robitussin when you catch a cough in the winter. That's the only thing we're relying on, bro. And it's crazy.
This is my dilemma too. It's like, even if I take the vaccine, why do I need to take a COVID test if I'm flying out somewhere?
Because
it's
niggas
like,
is nasty.
Why can't I just show you a voucher that I took this vaccine and I should be fine?
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
You know
so
how much
like,
Jamaicans will make their own voucher?
and I get it. I know.
As a Jamaican,
I know niggas will like make photocopies, sell it, all that, because everything could be a scam. You get what I'm saying? But
when they said you needed one, like we wanted to go, I forgot where we wanted to go. Me and my boys. They said you need a whole passport, bro. Like I'm like a COVID passport to say that you got the vaccine.
Yeah.
And you're good. It was like well, I'm not gonna say where it was gonna go.
Yeah. Well, good thing all my bitches stay in the States. Now I'm just jokes to my loved ones out there.
Oh, so there's more than
know
loved one.
who you are.
There's more than one loved one.
No, I didn't say that. I said tell my.
But I gotta come. I gotta hang with you. I gotta hang with you.
Don't hang with me. Faithful men around here.
I'm only pointing at me. Don't point at yourself.
We just ain't. We ain't doing that. We just ain't.
Yeah, you just hang.
Just living life.
Hanging and banging.
That's sick. Fuck it. Hanging and banging. Yeah, but I guess like to leave this subject is like when it comes to like the vaccine, like I'm gonna live my life. Everyone's gonna live their life. I'm not gonna like shame anybody. I'm just tired of the people that's like fucking with people like, oh, bro, why aren't you doing this? Why? Like, I'm not coming at you, even though I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. So why the fuck you coming like you in my ear saying what I'm doing wrong? I'm like, bro, it's your life. What I'm doing is not affecting your life.
I feel like I got it before, man. Like
that's every black.
I'm gonna be honest. Like I haven't caught COVID since this whole time. Thank God. Knock on wood.
Yeah, me too.
You feel me? But
hopefully this
like,
is wood.
Yeah. But it's like, man, Like, bro, I done been in the Super Bowl, All-Star game.
That's crazy.
You went to the Super Bowl?
Well, I was DJing out there with one of my artists out there.
Okay.
So it's like I done been in big crowds, you know, and thank God I haven't caught it. So my son too, like his mom caught it, and he didn't catch it. So
He got more of your DNA.
yeah,
Thank God for that.
boss.
A prayer and tea. Is all.
A break and a little bit of licking, and you good.
Oh man. So the next topic we actually wanted to talk about is groundwork, and of course, groundwork you can definitely relate to that. You had to start from somewhere to get to somewhere.
For sure.
I guess basically how this topic really like came about, why I wanted to talk about it, is because I remember when Uzi posted like a picture of him wearing like a fit, and I just put on my story saying that, oh, I wore this fit 10 years ago, you know, like a slight flex. But obviously like 14-year-old Gary and a 25-year-old Uzi.
That's big flex, man.
It's like it's a different. We're wearing the same aura of a fit, but he's wearing like probably like a sold out Supreme jacket and just like designer this
More exclusive pieces.
More exclusive pieces, but I'm wearing the exact same fit. I was on that type of time 10 years ago.
Right.
And my homie's like, oh, bro, post it or it never happened. I posted the fit. People were like, oh, shit, you was really on this shit. And then like people were like, even though still was like, bro, Gary was fat as hell when he was younger, bro. And I had to come to think of it. I'm like, bro, like I'm never embarrassed on posting like an old picture of myself, bro, because when I see an old flashback of me, I'm like, bro, I had to go through that to get to where I am now, or even when I got to go through that to get to where I got to go. So I just never been embarrassed on like posting old pictures of myself or doing the groundwork. I even got to remind my girlfriend right now, because she's a screenwriter. So you got to do a lot of groundwork to be like doing for like TV shows for HBO and shit. Because like, she got her writer social group. And I'm not even
Hollywood couple, guys.
She has like her group, and then like her first group was like, oh, only like 5-6 people came. I'm like, trust me, just gotta do that groundwork, and it's gonna build.
Sure.
I mean, how did you get your start? Like, who kind of like? How did you know you wanted to become a DJ? And what was like your first like big stage that you kind of like DJ'd on?
Personally, for me, it was probably like middle school.
Okay. Damn.
Yeah, I was DJing like homecoming.
That's a big
In
look.
middle school?
Yeah.
Homecoming for a high school, middle school?
No, middle school homecoming.
That's still a big look.
It was cool. It was cool. It just happened like I was bad. so the the guidance counselors gave me something to do.
And
that's what I just stuck to it.
that's real.
Yeah, but then I get to high school and football. I went into football and I just forgot about DJing. And then it came time to graduate. Everybody talking about what they want to do. I ain't know what I want to do, so I just went back to DJing and ended up linking with my boy Double A.
Okay.
Double A, he like a super producer right now, like doing his thing. And my other homeboy Slim, and he like a big engineer in the city. And we was throwing a party, and I just ended up throwing a house party for prom, and that shit went crazy and like sold out. And that was the first time I started back DJing, going from high school going into college. And then I ended up going to Tallahassee, DJing in Tallahassee, and took off from there, doing house parties.
So it kind of like you got your start from there. That's dope though, because that's two huge kind of like pool of people. Because you being the bad kid, you already have a reputation in middle school, and now you fucking make sure everybody is bopping in fucking prom, middle school prom, and now to just high school. That's like two big stages, bro.
Yeah.
And I mean, were you like super popular because of it, or you were still like
high school? It was just about football. Like nobody knew I was really into music. That's why like when I got out of college, and I only went to college for like 1 year. Like I went up to Tallahassee, bullshitted, got in trouble.
Gotta go through that groundwork.
But
the
it's
process.
Like, it's the process. Sometimes I'll be like, man, if I would have stayed home, but if I would have stayed home, I would have never had that opportunity. You know what I'm saying? So I say like going up to college was my ground like breaking, because it was like, it's one thing to DJ for your homeboys and everybody at home, but when you go like
People that
in
don't know you,
Jacksonville fucking with you, niggas in Orlando fucking with you. It's like, oh, okay, I got something going on for real. So Nick kept rocking out with that, and like I just had to come home because like nigga was just up there bumming, but I was DJing for free, getting that recognition.
Yeah, getting your name out there.
Get my name out there. So it's like came to a point where I couldn't afford it, and I just ended up moving home. But before I moved home, it was like, bro, you finna make this one decision because your mama about to beat your ass because you dropped out of college, bro. Like, and it was just like, bro, you either gonna move home and get it in, or you just gonna try to take another semester and make it happen. But I ended up moving home and linking in with a few people, linking in with really PCC, and they linked me in and put me in the club. And ever since then, all the promoters started calling.
Yeah, I mean, shit, that's...
But all that shit was free.
I mean, because a lot of people don't understand what you just said, but I understand how it is to have that type of conversation with a Haitian mom or Haitian parents, period. Because if what you love ain't bringing no money, then it's like, what are we talking about?
Nothing.
Shit, even with a Jamaican mom, I said, like, I'm going to do a podcast. Oh, what that?
What's a podcast?
Why is he?
And also, I want to highlight the fact that you said that you had to do a lot of things for free, you know, to get your name out there. Because when we tell people all the time, well, we're not making money from this yet, we're just building our brand and building our name up. They're like, oh, I've had homeboys that told me I was wasting my time.
Nah.
And now they're in a position now they want to come on the show. I'm like,
nah, it ain't
it's either I'm wasting my time or I'm not.
Nah.
Which one is it?
I just be ignoring a lot of niggas.
Yeah.
Bro, it's gonna get worse.
As you go up, right?
It's gonna get worse from the niggas who like your day ones.
Yeah.
It's gonna get worse.
I bet.
You know what sucks is that like you said, your day ones, because they remember when we were all chilling at like the lunch table, or we just chilling at the bar, but now we in like Dubai or some shit, and they still working like their jobs. They're gonna start hating because we were all at the same level at one point.
Absolutely.
I'm not bashing the other friends, but it's like, how you gonna be mad at us because we trying to elevate and we stuck to our craft?
And that's all it's about, like sticking to your craft. Like no matter, like I still remember practices. Like I still remember like every practice where it was like I ain't have a dime, and I said, bro, keep going. Like mixtapes and all, it's certain mixtapes and certain shit I do, I remember it because it's like at that point where I wanted to stop, it was like, bro, just do that shit one more hour.
Yeah, that's what shapes you, bro.
You know what I'm saying? That should take you like a long way, man.
Well, speaking on sticking to what you know and what you talk about, I know y'all niggas have seen The Shade Room lately. Derrick Jaxn. Let's talk about my guy.
Y'all king.
Nah, not y'all king, because I always thought he was a simp-ass, corny-ass nigga.
I always thought that nigga corny
He
as
was
fuck,
corny,
man.
but he catered too much to... I'm like, okay, I get it. We have to respect women. If you don't respect women, you don't respect yourself, because a woman gave birth to you. Like sometimes when I joke on the podcast, like people stop me and be like, "Oh, you talking shit too much," or you poking the bear. I'm like, no, this is supposed to be entertainment. But he took it a step further. This man is like, oh, don't ever lie to women. Bro, fam, we all had childhood. We had to lie to women to get them on dates. We had to lie to get them to like us. We had to lie to some of them to sleep with us. So what do you mean? Like his reality as a grown man was off. Like he was not feeding the streets what they needed to know. And I'm glad we got niggas like Kevin Samuels now that's coming around, that's getting everybody on point. Because he was always like a cornball. Be Mr. Perfect. Be the guy that carry the bags. Do this, do that. I'm like, bro, you don't ever highlight what women have to do to keep us happy. But you was always bashing men for not doing enough. When society, I'm sorry to say this, a lot of shit was built by us that we need to survive.
You know what's sad, bro? I just came to realization, like, the men who really follow him, like, thoroughly, like, trying to follow everything he says, that same dude, the girl he's going after, is getting fucked by a nigga that don't know her name.
That's what I'm saying.
I think dudes like him, bro, like, they the dudes who go after like you know, bitches who you could take advantage of. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's the nicest way you can put that.
I'm trying to stay like real like professional, but like he one of them like. You say I can say anything.
Nah,
you
can say whatever the fuck you want.
Man, he one of them little dick energy niggas. He said just take advantage of the hoes who just look at idolize like the church girl.
Yeah, I never been with nobody.
Never go outside of no club. Don't know shit about shit.
Don't know nothing about sex positions. None of that.
You go cop her some Calvin Klein. Oh my God. Like, hold on, you ain't even got to cop her no Gucci. You know what I'm saying? Like, you cop a little son and she ready to walk the Obama house. You know what I'm saying?
You know what it is too? And my other point was, nigga, if you only been with one bitch in your life, just say that.
Yeah, for real though.
If you have a high school, middle school sweetheart, just say that.
You can't be giving advice to people who be freaking out in these streets.
You get what I'm saying?
And
like
motherfuckers is out here. Like motherfuckers is out here. So your little one relationship don't matter to my dog. Like,
how can this apply to the future?
man, come on, man. Come on.
Oh my God.
Come on, man.
Oh my God.
Calvin Klein.
And this nigga holding on to his bitch for the interview.
Hey, don't
for
call
the
me
confession. I'm not saying
Don't
that.
call me on this, but she looked like she got her ass beat.
Bro, she looks.
The way she looked crazy on the video.
Bro, she looks scared. Her hair ain't done. Her makeup not did.
Bro, how you make your wife look like the bottom bitch?
Yeah.
But I think he looked like he wasn't a verbal abusers. I don't think he put his hand on her. I think he'll make her cry.
I think he mind fuck her so she can think like, oh, I'm the best person for you.
That man's
ain't no bitch that's gonna be that happy to take you back after you tell millions of, you got 1.3 million followers. You gonna tell 1.3 people you fucked 10 other bitches on me and I'm gonna stay with you?
How you gonna tell God that? Like, he's the reason why I cheated.
and I don't care what.
What? Bro, niggas is crazy.
I don't care what nobody say. Like a dude like that is dangerous, bro.
Yeah.
It's like she sat there. I thought he was just done. I thought it was done, but she sat there with that bonnet.
Bro, she was. I give her, bro, 10 points for confidence.
10 points, bro.
Bro, he's a character for the movie for colored girls.
Bro, this nigga dead ass serious.
Tyler Perry about to make a whole movie on this
and
shit.
And the fact that she did not react. She just supported him, rubbed his little arm.
Well, I don't know, bro.
No.
What if she already got her lick?
That's what I'm saying. Cause listen, this allegedly. He cheated on her while they were separated. They were not legally divorced, but they were separated. You are confessing that you cheated on her. She's okay. I'm not saying they didn't fight behind closed doors, but she's okay with that and okay being publicly shamed like that. You don't think she done fuck 10 other niggas on your bed? Like,
bro.
Fam, women get you back and they get you back hard.
Niggas be waiting in line. niggas be waiting. One thing.
Bro, we seen that, firsthand, bro. It's like one girl freaking like break up with a nigga.
Everybody lined up.
What?
Perfect segue for what we gonna talk about next. Cause shit, if I could slide a Saweetie's DM right now, it's up. It's up.
Oh, I think you asked her to come on the pod.
I'm 1,000. Bring your icy fine ass over here.
So what you gonna do if Saweetie in here?
If Saweetie in here, I'll cut the cameras off. I'll tell you niggas to get the fuck out. Wow. But she might like it with the cameras on. I don't know. But what I will say is though.
Oh, we gotta add the no disrespect.
No disrespect. all love. All love.
No disrespect.
With consent. But with the Saweetie, there's certain freedom that women have that men just don't have. Because if you tell your girl, hey, I'm going to my ex's show that he executive produced to sit down for an interview, the first thing any woman is gonna say, you know what it is? I thought you were done with that bitch. So the fact that she knew, she sat down with Justin LaBoy on his show in Revolt, and she literally sat there. She used to date Diddy's son. Diddy is the executive producer of Justin LaBoy's show. So they sat there, they talked about threesome, one night stands, a whole bunch of shit.
Bro, this shit
You
is
in a
like
mansion in Miami where the show is produced.
Quavo was there?
Oh, no, definitely not.
Quavo is not nowhere
Quavo
near
would
to
have
be
shot
found.
this shit up.
Because they said the interview is the reason why they broke up, because she went and did an interview with her ex. Well, you know, at her ex's show, whatever, which is Justin, you know, Diddy's son. So, but my thing is, I'm not saying I'm not gonna allow my woman to do that, but I think it was just, you gotta draw the line in a relationship.
Yeah, man. You ain't talking about no threesome with my bitch, man.
Especially if you dated her in the past. You get what I'm saying?
And she talked about a nigga in a threesome, not even an extra female.
Oh yeah, come on, man.
that was.
I ain't gonna lie. I seen that clip when she was like, "Oh, you can go get another nigga for us."
Yeah.
What is you on?
Imagine asking your nigga to get another nigga in a threesome.
Oh, you
don't
want
even
a
like
train?
niggas to begin with.
You want a train? That's what you want. It ain't called no threesome. It's called a train.
There's no right way to ask that question.
But when you talk about that conversation, you know what they say? A threesome is 3 people. No, it's not. No, it's not. It is involving 3 people. But you know the genders of these people. So me and you both know that. Don't do that.
I want to know, is a threesome with 3 women a threesome? Ask them that next time.
No, who's getting penetrated? How they gonna? I mean, besides the dildo, who's having the fun? Like,
shit.
I would sit and watch it, but it wouldn't do anything to stimulate me.
Nah.
Now 2 girls, you got more to play with.
Is it me or I've never been into lesbian porn?
I never watched that.
I fuck with that shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, yeah.
I never.
I've seen a couple clips. Man. I like when girls kiss or
Go ahead and scissor, man. Go ahead.
Go ahead and do it.
Go ahead and do it.
Go ahead and roll up my sleeves.
Man, what? I'm trying. What? We in the... Who going first?
That shit was crazy because I'm like, bro, if a nigga did that nigga would have been crucified. Like, you can't do that.
Go find a dude to hit your bitch. Oh, bro.
Like, go sit down on his show to talk. Like, you can't do that, bro. I get it. You're a businesswoman. It was an opportunity to expand your business and to speak to your fans. I get it. Because women out there, they're going to put logic. Like, women use logic. Women are logical, by the way. They use logic when it caters to them. So you're going to get women out there, well, she's a superstar. She did an interview. So what? No, because if it was me, you would have asked me, you couldn't go do Oprah. You couldn't go do Wendy Williams. You couldn't go to the Breakfast Club. Like, you picked that platform for a reason. You knew what you was walking into.
The whole dynamic was just nasty. Like, first of all, you're doing an interview with your ex and at your ex's house.
In Miami, away from home. And when the cameras go off, what are you guys going to do? You in the city.
And you got to think about it. We not talking about, her boyfriend is not Russell Wilson. This is Quavo from the Migos.
Yep.
Do you think he gonna let motherfuckers talk to him crazy? Oh, that's why your bitch was at freaking Diddy house.
For real. And then that's why your bitch when the train ran on her.
Yeah, like, bro, it's Quavo.
Crazy.
At the end, he's from freaking Atlanta. He's a poppin' rapper. He ain't gonna walk around here like no sucker.
Yeah.
And the fucked up thing about it is, like, Quavo put that girl on, man. Quavo, to me.
Oh, yeah. All right, see, I had this argument with my girlfriend, and then, of course, backlash. Oh, Saweetie had a career before Quavo.
Career doing what? Being a pretty girl on Instagram?
Man, listen, the music game is all who you know. You can be looking bad as fuck and have 1 million followers and not be in the music industry.
I mean, she graduated college, don't get me wrong. Like, she's an educated young lady, but I'm just saying, like, to get in the music industry, a lot of women date rappers. Like, I don't know, Jocelyn did it. She went on Love and Hip Hop, tried to talk to, did Stevie. A lot of women have been doing that for years. I mean, even Lil' Kim, like, Biggie was hitting that and helping her write bars and shit. So it's been going on for years.
Looks are important for women rappers, unfortunately, but I'm about to ask y'all a question. Y'all can't lie.
Yeah.
Do you remember any Meg Thee Stallion bars, or you remember her ass more?
She did some dope freestyles that I...
Can you name me, repeat a bar?
Because I don't listen. She's not my favorite rapper. No. I can't repeat a bar because she's not my favorite rapper.
Yeah.
Because I'm not tuned into her that much. But she aesthetically is pleasing to me.
Name a female rapper, boy.
I don't invest. I don't have female rappers in my top 5, so I can't. I'm not that heavily invested. Like, I'll listen to it. The only reason why I listen to a lot of female rappers is because they make booty shaking music for the club, and niggas like to go to the club. Why? Because you make music that women can turn up to, and I would like to go in a club where women are turning up because I'm turned up, and if I'm turned up, we are gonna turn around and go home. So. Simple equation right there.
Yeah, pretty much.
But from that point, like that Saweetie and Quavo point, I just wanted to talk about closure, like the term closure, because a lot of women, like, I've met, and again, when I talk about women on this podcast, if I bring it up and not Gary, spare Gary, bash me, you feel me? it's things that I went through. I'm not saying all women are like this. I'm just saying the women I deal with, have been like this. And I could have dealt with a female, and Eyemax dealt with her next, and she don't give Eyemax the same headaches that she was giving me.
100%.
People are different with whoever they want to be different with. But what I'm saying is I've dealt with women that say they would like closure from their ex. And when I turn around and be like, well, would you allow me to go over to my ex house and go look for closure? Yeah. No. Why not? Because I need emotional support, and it's a wound that won't heal, and I just want to hear it from him why he did me. I'm like, if you want me to say fuck my ex and forget about her, why can't I urge you to say fuck this nigga and you done with him? How y'all feel about that? Would you allow your girl to go to her ex's house for closure?
Hell no. Hell no.
Not for me.
Hell no, man.
Not for me.
You go, you can stay over there. Don't even come back.
You go, you're not coming back.
Don't even come back, man.
First of all, like, Cheech told me like a horror truth right before this podcast. Cheech told me that if you in a marriage and you're legally separated, you still can't have sex with another woman.
Well, you can't be caught with another woman publicly.
If you're legally?
Even if you legally separated. Because if the divorce is ongoing, you get caught with somebody else. Some laws in certain states, they could use that as ammunition when the trial comes or when the divorce settlement is like ongoing. It benefits the woman more. Because Tyrese just faced backlash a few weeks ago for that, because he was caught with another woman in Atlanta All-Star Weekend. And they crucified him because they're like, bro, you have an ongoing divorce battle going on. Why are you with somebody else? I'm like, yo, emotionally, him and his ex has been done.
Right.
Bro.
Like, you know how long that process is? Like, divorce paperwork and all that shit. Like, it's a long process.
Eyemax.
But I feel it, though.
Bro, Eyemax, you're talking to a very faithful man right here. And even I'm saying that's crazy.
It is crazy. But the court system, when it comes to divorce, child support, they don't like us,
I got to be walking around here dry dick for 3 months?
Yeah, to make you happy so you don't sue me and you don't get most of my shit.
Man, what?
And they wonder why niggas go in the cave and pay for some pussy and come back. Like, I don't get it. Like, they crucify Robert Kraft from the Patriots.
Yeah.
He's an owner.
Yeah.
He can get any woman he wants. Why is he in Florida buying
That's
women?
still there?
Yes, but I went away. I never heard they speak about. They brought it up once, and that was it.
I don't know if that spot's still there.
Huh?
I wonder if that spot's still there.
I don't know.
It's none of my
But
business.
if you find out, you have my number. And we can work some shit out.
I feel it. He'll talk.
Allegedly, because I might not be into that. Who knows? But
I'm talking to y'all boy after.
put me in the group chat. What up?
Make sure you block me.
Nah, Gary's coming with me. Gary's coming with me. Somebody got to drive.
I can't wait for your bachelor party.
You be like, yo, I'm coordinated.
I'm coordinated. Look, I got you.
Oh my God! But
That's
Gary
a
had a
hangover,
very
man.
important question to ask, because me and him are both private people, and to a certain extent, because obviously we do this podcast, people get to see us, but he keeps his relationship private, and whoever I'm dealing with, unless Gary, you know damn well, unless it's the holidays, he don't post his girl.
Yeah. No, that's a damn lie. Hold on.
For appreciation here and there.
Damn lie. You ain't gonna send me to an angry house.
There's not a picture.
Hold on.
There's not a
Wait a
picture.
minute.
Wait, there's not a picture. There's not a main picture on his page of him and his girl.
That's a lie.
She's on the slides.
No. Go on my page right now.
Oh, you updated your page. Now, he unarchived some shit, and now he's
He
not doing that. Nah, but
Archive a motherfucker, boy.
You know what's crazy? I did find out about Archive like last week.
You sleep.
Wait, hold on. But my girl is clearly on my page. Everyone knows I do this podcast. I'm in a committed relationship. She's been on the podcast, for Christ's sake.
Nah, your girl been on here?
Yeah.
That's lit, bro.
I was in the
had
hot
to.
seat that week.
it was in the contract. He had to. It's either that or
You got one more.
Nah, but ask your question away, because I was very important. 'Cause I keep my shit private. I don't.
Bro, so does social media ruin relationships?
Yes.
I agree. 1,000%. No.
Yeah.
And a lot of women think that it's not true. Oh, cheating ass men ruin relationships. The reason why I think social media ruins relationships because women love to look at Instagram and that's where they kind of build their standards. Mm-hmm. And some of those standards are so far out where it's like these
superficial.
They're not realistic.
Nah.
Like with even going back to Saweetie, I put a post on my IG. Everyone freaking like saying, "Oh, you can't be saying this and that." Like, cause Saweetie freaking said, "Oh, if he ain't buying me a Birkin bag, send that nigga back to the streets." A lot of broke ass women is gonna take this, eat it up, and run with it.
Yeah. And even like everybody says, like music. Remember back in the G, they used to be like, "Oh, music don't really. It's just music." Nah. Right now, like these young girls and these young dudes, it's a mindset. They're training. Like even when you like, I'm older than y'all boys. Mm-hmm. I ain't gonna say my age, but I'm older than y'all boys.
He's seasoned.
But it's like these when I talk to these young women.
Yeah. Oh, I know you have to stop yourself from saying it. Oh, why I order? I know it. I know how you feel.
Freshly graduated woman from college.
Yes.
Freshly graduated women from college. I like that. They look up to Instagram. It ain't like how it was back in the G where like women like looked at this just as another tool. It is what it is. I get on here, log off. Like women really get on here and lock in. Really lock in on here more than they lock in with you.
And they personal relationship.
Yeah, and the only time you locking in is like whether it's to talk about something. It ain't like if we got to talk about something, we ain't locking in. Like you can't even catch a vibe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Without somebody feeling like they owed something or want to talk about something that's beneficial to you or them. Like it's just, I feel like social media, that shit fucked up the game.
I mean, we can even take it to even niggas. Like, you want that Bentley, where are you gonna park it? You live in the hood. Like, ladies, I get it. Like, you get what I'm saying? Ladies, you want a Birkin bag, but you don't have any other bags. What, you gonna wear it everywhere you go? Do you know that the women that have Birkins, they have other options? They can afford it, and they not pulling up to the club in an Uber every time.
They gonna remix it.
Understand the package that come with.
You know how many Scat Packs and Hellcats I see on Seacrest?
But I'm saying it's annoying because like, yo, you want to elevate to this level,
right,
but you're not ready.
And the reason why with social media now is just like, well, with women, they like to compare themselves to a lot of other women.
Yeah.
So like our relationship don't got to be their relationship. They like to travel. Do you even know if you like to travel? You look pretty comfortable where you live.
You don't know how to swim. Bro. Why do you want to go to Bora Bora? Why Bora Bora?
G shit, bro. And the thing about it is like even like some of the women that I end up talking to that I think be what I want, they be like, nah, bro, that ain't it.
Bro, bitches be wanting to go to Alaska. I'm like, yo, you listen, you anemic. You are gonna die. I love you, so no.
Well, you have to. You don't love me. You don't love me.
Man, I cut the AC in the car for 2 seconds. We like a fucking dying rat.
You know what? I'm gonna let your ass ride on with this bitch on high. We gonna an hour and this shit gonna be on high. And if you can stand it, we going to Alaska.
Bro, like I hate the fact that even like when it comes to Instagram, like social media be fucking up everything. Some people just want to travel just to show it off on Instagram.
Yeah, bro.
True.
Yeah, bro.
Like, do these 60 people that like your picture gotta see this?
Yeah, man. I had to step back from that, man. I had to. But you know what helped me step back from that? Like COVID, bro. Like COVID helped when that shit first hit around March of last year. Like it really put me back. Like I started playing Warzone, started doing like
I was in Warzone
a lot of regular shit. You know what I'm saying? But it started popping up on my phone like how many times I be on the phone, and it started saying like 10 hours, 8 hours, like my activity.
No fucking reason.
Like for no reason, bro.
Yep.
Like what am I really doing? Like I understand like probably networking, looking at, but I don't need 8 hours of that.
Yeah.
I could do that in like an hour, 2 hours out of the week, 3 hours out of the week, but I don't need 8 hours. You know, so it's like
you don't even care about the people you're looking at either.
Yeah. And us, we be on there actually productive. Like we might be on here scrolling, but you on like certain shit that's gonna give you new material. I'm on certain shit looking at like different DJs or artists coming up. Women be on this bitch just looking. Like I'm not saying women ain't doing
about
shit.
the same outfit.
I'm not saying they ain't doing
Let's be
shit.
honest, a lot of them don't.
A lot of them don't what?
Bruh.
Don't be freaking be looking at shit on their page.
No, man. If they was, they'll be bringing up proposals to me because I get around y'all boys and I'm ready to come on the show. You know what I'm saying? But ain't like it should be women wanting to be on here to talk a bit more than niggas.
Yeah.
Like packed in, y'all talk all day. Come talk that shit on this camera, man. Get your little views.
Hey man.
Little views.
By the way, like we be trying to get certain women on the show, but I don't know, like women are like. No offense, y'all be real divas. Like, no offense, like
Like niggas who reach out, it's way cooler. Like I remember you reached out and you followed way before we even invited you on the show. Like niggas just like cool shit and they want to be part of cool shit. Yeah. But it's like women, you have to tell. Like a lot of people, I say, "Oh, come on the show." Well, you're gonna have to tell me how to dress. Fam, watch the episodes and come casual.
Bro,
like
women be thinking like when I DM them to come on the show that I got my dick in my hand.
Like, I'm not trying. We can't fuck you here. We're not trying to clap. We want you to come on here so we can,
We trying to put
feed off
different
each other.
perspectives on the freaking podcast.
It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. Like even when I get girls that trying to host, they be like, "Oh, am I getting Boogie? Are you walking me through the back?" And what
the fuck you think you are? Beyonce? Are you walking me through the back?
Am I walking through the back, bro? It's crazy, bro.
I had a joke to say. I'm not gonna say it.
Nah, go ahead and say it.
Nah, off air. You're not gonna cancel me today. Nah. All right, cool. So let me ask you this, because I think you dropped a single, I think last year, Big Old Pistol.
Right.
That shit is hard.
Right.
So clearly you into, working with artists. I don't know if you're into producing. I don't know if you produced the track, but it was dope. Do you have like a compilation album coming out, like a mixtape, or are you on album mode? Like I don't know what to expect. Like is music the next chapter for you?
It's most definitely. It actually was the first chapter. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I done did a lot of shit, man. Like I in middle school had a little record label.
Did a lot of shit just to live. Did a lot.
I fought, bro.
That's the only thing when niggas talking they shit. I'm like, all right, get your shit off, nigga.
G shit, man. Cause like I ain't ready to talk about it now.
Yeah.
No cap, bro. We need a link on some shit.
I'm telling you, bro. Hit me up.
No cap.
Send me some shit if you working on some shit. I'll give you my honest opinion. I'm not gonna kiss nobody's ass. If it's trash, I'm gonna tell you,
put on the interlude.
That nigga had no business saying that.
Man, you ever seen what's buddy who be in it? It's only two dudes who always interview Drake or
Elliot Wilson and like B-Dot.
Yeah, B-Dot. I want to do some shit like that. Really break down like people who I fought with and the impact I've had on their careers. Like it's a lot of rappers and producers.
Oh, we got one of those soon, man.
Shit, Eyemax want to make himself a wine on the pod.
Give him his own.
We gotta have that light demon right on him.
Put that light on him.
But I fought with y'all, boy, man. Real talk.
Yo,
real
this
talk.
has been fucking hilarious, bro.
What you said when we first started this? Bro, you always serious.
Yeah. No, because I remember you always serious, and I'm like, bro, the purpose behind this show even is when I invite people, I want to humanize people, bro. I'm like, yo, that's his job, but that's not who he is. This nigga has a personality. He could laugh. Like, he has a son. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
man.
People think
I'm evil.
Like,
People think like I really don't fuck
No,
with
he
people.
means business. He's trying to get paid, and then he can start fucking around. Like,
But don't worry, like, don't feel like 100% guilty, because you gotta let niggas know that I ain't
too friendly.
I ain't too friendly.
But
I ain't one of them.
How I say it, like I go back, I'm Haitian. My words come off very strong.
They don't want to hear that.
They come off strong, but it's really not coming off strong. It's just like how I'm raised. Like my parents don't give me no pat.
You
on the
assertive, because women would call themselves assertive. I'm assertive. When I'm talking loud to you, I'm assertive. So when I'm talking loud to you, I'm verbally abusive now. Yes. But yeah, we have different words for the same thing. I don't know if you noticed.
Yeah, nah, for sure.
Can't be strong with yourself.
Nah, nigga, Gary do some shit when he say some shit.
Yeah.
Or he gets his girl tight. He lean over and start rubbing on her. My my dog kissing ass to make up. Gary becomes a sad puppy. Like, I'm like, this is the same nigga I was on the phone with 5 minutes ago,
man,
talking all this shit.
Hey man, that's
Gary a smart man.
Babe.
Gary a smart man, right?
Because if it wasn't for me or how I act, I would be coming home to an angry home every week.
Gary's fighting for his life.
He be trying to like freaking maybe sleep on the couch. And shit.
Nah, bro, I got
You ready to hang out?
Nah, bro, I be poking. I be poking his
you're
butt.
arguing again. Let's hit up Twin Peaks tonight.
Nah,
Hey, Gary, you want to go to Tootsie's?
bruh. This nigga cannot.
We gonna go get some food.
Bro, this nigga can't go past Boca, bro. I'm telling you, that boy, Shackles on his feet right now.
Come on.
Good episode of the These Are the Aesthetics podcast.
Yo, I had a blast. Though. This shit was dope. This shit was
We
funny.
gonna fight after the pod, man.
But just to go back to that one question with the single.
Yeah. So
I'm
what you got
working
coming?
Right now, Psycho got a new deal, got a whole situation going on.
Okay.
So
Now he's sliding. Like, let him know what's up. Tell him we fuck with him because I listen to his
we
shit.
gonna have him. We gonna have a whole press run. He got a whole team.
I'll invite him here. Like when he got some shit coming, tell him we'll set it up.
Nah, it's locked. Yeah, bro. I done been here. He gonna be jealous that I was here and I didn't have him on.
Oh, tell him I fuck with him. I like how you move.
Nah, for sure, man. Man,
I
trust
never
me.
know where this nigga at. I see him in the club 1 minute, the
Yeah.
next minute he disappeared. Like, yeah, y'all niggas is awesome. I like it. I
Yeah.
like when niggas move correctly. You feel me? It's-
man.
Yeah.
So where can the people find you, man?
Man, they can find me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, everything. At DJ Eyemax.
And I'll find him at First Fridays. Know what I mean? Loft.
Yeah,
What up?
every Friday I'm at the Loft. I got a few big shows on the way. I got a big show this Saturday. Y'all boys pull up if y'all want.
Yeah, I'm gonna reach out to you, get a ticket, because y'all running low.
Nah, you good.
Hey man, hopefully
shit.
y'all better not see us in a line at Loft ever again.
Nah, y'all good, man. Y'all good. Y'all stamped now. Like we brothers, we family now, man. You know what I'm saying?
Because bro, them security guards was doing us dirty, bro. At freaking when we
Niggas
was
wanna
younger.
touch your whole
Yeah.
dick. Like, fam, there's no gun. I would not put a gun here.
You'll be surprised, man. You talking about that? It's niggas who put it. Pause.
Oh,
You hear me?
man.
Oh
Bro,
my God.
can I tell one more story before I get off?
Yeah, go ahead.
Like, I'm so blessed to be on Clematis now because the clubs that I came from, I know niggas who done put pistols up their ass and get in the bathroom and put that shit together and shoot up a club. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
crazy.
So it's like, I know.
They
like-
really gotta hate that nigga.
So now you
Nah,
safe.
it's bad. Yeah, now I'm safe.
That's crazy.
Yeah, now you get on Clematis.
Shooting me with a shitty bullet is crazy.
Yo, I can't go out like that. Hold on, I can't go out like that.
Hey, you took this out of your ass and shot me. You know how much effort you have to go. You have to hate me so much. You put a gun up your ass, bullets up your ass to come in.
Can you imagine the plan?
Pay to get in.
Bro,
I'm gonna shoot this nigga.
And put it on your face.
Nigga really put that gun up his ass, went in the bathroom, put that shit together, and posted with a shitty Glock.
Shitty Glock. Make the beat bop.
Hey.
Hey, all right, man. Well, we gonna get the fuck out of here. Yo, this has been, oh my God, I'm sweating. I'm laughing. Oh my God, this has been funny
Real
as
talk,
fuck,
man.
bro.
I
Oh my
appreciate
God,
it.
I've had a blast.
Appreciate y'all boys.
Thank
Real
you for
talk,
coming,
man.
bro.
Real talk, man.
Better late than never. But,
Literally.
Hey, I was you know, on Haitian time,
I hear
man.
you.
Black people time.
So what are the people?
Oh my
what do you go by, man?
God. Yo, I go by the name of Cheech. Don't even worry about following me. Follow the podcast page. You feel me? Just support the movement. That's all I care about. Yeah, man.
Nah, man, y'all got to check in. This is the hottest podcast coming out there.
Hey.
I'm telling y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all got some good going on.
And sweetie, if you want me to be one of them dudes, ice me out.
Hey, listen.
Ice me
If
out.
if I see Sweetie, I'm a FaceTime.
1,000%.
Oh,
I'm gonna call you.
I'm gonna be up.
Yo, so I go by the name of Gary, aka In Gary We Trust, and this has been another episode of the These Are the Aesthetics podcast, and we will see y'all next week.
Yes, sir.